way, why would you leave Jaden Daniels?
You got to protect the kid too. That's another guy. I mean,
Well, it brings up a great question. We get away.
Elmer Fudd clever? Don't make me laugh. The fact is, Elmer Fudd is the dumbest hunter I have ever had the pleasure to encounter.
Okay, Wabbit, we'll see whose IQ is PU.
Marriage
is what brings us today.
Welcome to Blow the Whistle, and we will talk about shapes and colors tonight.
Tell you what, we'll just talk about shapes and colors now.
I think that is a good discussion to have right here.
Shapes and colors?
No.
Another thing we learn at school is how to count. Can you help me count these cars?
No.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great job.
It's game time. Blow the Whistle. Your greatest little internet radio show everywhere you go. Always live on sportsoundchicago.com. Let's go.
You turned it down too quick, my guy. It's all right, intern. We'll let it go. Welcome into Blow the Whistle here on sportstownchicago.com. You get the two football guys today, ladies and gentlemen, and what better day to have two football guys than the end of wild card weekend in the NFL, the end of the semifinals in college football.
I don't know what this cadence is. I don't.
I'm just having fun. And we also had the end of... well, not the end of, but some more big transfer portal stuff going on. We're going to hit on it all.
It's nonstop.
We're going to... I think we need to break down the game that is going to happen tonight a little bit more today.
Yes.
By the way, David Double D Dykstra. I'm here with my boy.
Andrew Pepe Valentin.
And the intern who is not allowed to talk because he couldn't even say his name right at the end of the last show.
Being punished right now.
Punishment! Sir, punishment.
But he's gaining knowledge, folks.
Well, that and he almost ate the door out there.
Yeah, dude, all we saw was you turn, and then I heard, like, I'm like, did he Wile E. Coyote it? Like, what happened?
He came real close to Wile E. Coyoteing it.
It only would have been better if you would have been stuck to the door as it opened up. Yeah, exactly.
We're gonna paint like a cavern. And see if you'll try and run.
Gonna paint the tunnel on it and just say, there he goes, get him.
But it's me and Andrew today, and you know what? We don't feel like talking about anything else. Actually, we're gonna touch on a little something.
Yeah, we should.
When we talk about the Bears today, because potentially,
yes,
one of the more brilliant weekends in Chicago sports history happened over this weekend. And we'll get into that in just a little bit, but we're going to talk about all the playoff games that happened over the weekend. We're going to break down Pittsburgh, the Steelers, the Steel Curtain, and the Houston Texans. And then we're going to, of course, get into college football. I'll tease that and say, hey, we may need to have a discussion that we might be watching the next rise of a pillar of a coach that is not named Nick Saban.
Could be.
In the works here.
Yeah.
And then also, maybe talk a little bit about the game that's going to happen next Monday.
That'll be sprinkled in throughout, I think, the week here. And then next Monday, it's
go time.
Yeah, because it's all hands on deck.
And I'll just say this. I haven't even looked at the look-ahead line yet. 7.5.
I think so. I think that's what it was.
I might push that to 10.
You can, I
might push that to 10.
You push it to 10, but I'd still say it feels like it's going to come down to last second touchdown.
I push it to 10. I think this team's a different thing.
Could be.
But we also have to talk about the comparison that was thrown out there by someone. We won't mention any names, but
no. But I've already put that list together.
And Andrew isn't happy about them being compared to a certain team that won the national title in 2019.
Yeah, let's not even pump the brakes. Let's not even start the car real fast. Like let's
We can
check the mirrors. Let's
we'll get into it.
Check the interior before we start the car, shall we?
And then we'll get into some of the bigger transfer portal moves. I guess there's a reason Arch Manning isn't leaving Texas.
Yeah.
LSU finally got a quarterback.
And so did Oregon.
And so did Oregon. Yeah, which is just
well.
weird.
We'll
talk
discuss.
We'll talk about
discuss.
it. But
I have thoughts.
I don't.
I get it. I
don't think it's a right fit. I just don't.
I'm on that opposite side, but we'll discuss. We'll debate.
Well, I mean, Dan Lanning has turned guys where you go, really? Really?
It's got me thinking it.
Really?
Watching a guy go possibly win the national title, and I'm still sitting here going, yeah, I don't know.
And then we'll either do You're Killing Me Smalls or Off the Rails. One of the,
I mean, people probably know where I'm going with You're Killing Me Smalls. I've been saving that one in my bank now.
Your favorite player of all time?
I mean, it's the best news ever. It's old news at this point, but I don't care. It's great news.
Your favorite player of all time?
He's... I love it.
I love nothing but teases in this first segment. That's all we're going to do is just tease this
absolutely.
whole entire segment. All right, let's get to it. Let's start with the shenanigans that went down on Saturday night.
That's a way to put it.
What the hell, Bears fans?
Football.
What is this? Do we just not want to play football until the fourth quarter?
Apparently.
Is that what Caleb Williams just goes, I need this in my soul to have to be able to perform as the Iceman cometh.
Yeah. I don't really know how to explain it necessarily because it's a conundrum to watch both teams play. Mind you this, watching both teams play just had me kind of all over the place because we watched the first half. It's a one-sided dominant session coming from Green Bay, right? It's totally like they're in control. They're at the helm. Jordan Love is playing his best football.
Screaming at the TV.
Yeah.
Dennis Allen going, stop playing man-to-man.
I mean, he's getting killed left and right on that defense. They're not getting any proper pressure. Like everything looked like it was going to be a downhill slide for the Bears in this.
35-9, 35-10.
Yeah.
If they're lucky.
Maybe.
Or 35-13 if they're lucky.
And then all of a sudden the second half starts and it's the same story we've seen so many times before, right? It's Caleb marching it down the field. It's the offense getting themselves back into gear. Boom, touchdown. The defense comes up with a nice stop. Here comes Caleb again, coming down the field. Boom, another touchdown. And then Green Bay answers back. They missed the field goal. And then here comes Chicago again. Everything about this game spoke to the inconsistency and the issues that are still there with this Bears team, as well as what can make this team possibly one of the greatest stories of this franchise's history when it's all said and done.
Well,
it very well could be because this was unprecedented for a Bears team where it's not the defense leading the charge. It's not Devin Hester returning kicks for the charge. It is the offense. It's your quarterback. It's these weapons that are making the moves to change the momentum.
Can I make a statement that I never in a million years thought I would make?
Mm-hmm.
Colson Leatherman might be better than Tyler Warren. I mean, it's going to play out over the next 10, 15 years. But good night. Did he look good on Saturday?
If you watch him since week 9, he's led the NFL in tight ends, in receptions, in yards, in touchdowns. He's been on top of the list. And look, like you said, watch and see how it plays out. If anything, we're looking at two guys who probably at some point maybe peaked to their Hall of Fame potential, right?
Yeah.
But if anything, you're watching two great tight ends at, 21 and 22 or whatever. Yeah. Warren is 23 maybe. This kid's 21, about to turn 22. He didn't even see this many receptions in college in a year. Like, he's so underutilized in college, and then all of a sudden, you put him in an offense where you just constantly are getting him open, getting him the ball in open space, and see.
You look at Laporta.
Seriously. Seriously, and this
Ben Johnson loves himself a tight end that can run a route.
Tell me about it. And this kid is he's taken his game to when he broke a record. Most receptions and most receiving yards by a rookie tight end in a playoff game. Not just for Bears. In the NFL. No one's ever done that. Not Gronk, not Kelsey, not Kittle, not any of these guys. He did it.
R.I.P. Kittle was Achilles, by the way.
Yeah, that was brutal. That was so brutal. So, but
and yet they still won.
Yeah,
what the hell?
That's the resiliency of a great coach, and this again speaks to it too, because Ben Johnson made every smart adjustment he could. Right? It was all right. If they're going to take away the receivers, then we're going to open it up on a wheel route to DeAndre Swift, who just comes wide open.
Yeah. Just
because no linebacker's looking for that, and before Edgerrin Cooper can look, he's going, damn. And then he's chucking it over there.
Well, and you and I kind of had a discussion earlier. We really didn't dive into it because you and I like to talk about these things on air.
Yeah.
I think Dennis Allen is top 5, if not top 3 defensive coordinators in the league.
I'd put him top 10, sure.
Listen, he's really good.
Yeah.
But I don't feel like his adjustments were that of that extent.
Yeah.
To where they're holding the Packers to a touchdown, which credit be where credit be. Phenomenal yak after the catch.
Yeah. Absolutely.
But other than that, they did jack and squat in that second half.
No. Well, and this is where I'm not to come off this game. It's just, what's his name? Halfley, I think it is, the defensive coordinator for the Packers. This guy's getting head coaching jobs, and yet you saw him in the first half. They shut out the Bears.
Yeah, shut them down.
Shut them down. And then in the second half, I don't know what he relinquished, but took his foot off the gas. Something
he made no
adjustments at all.
The difference is Packers made no adjustments at halftime.
Yeah.
Bears made all the adjustments at halftime.
Yeah.
And said, "Hold my beer." And then during that second half, Packers didn't make any in-half adjustments that I could see.
No, absolutely not. I mean, we saw they were starting to run line stunts with Booker, which was starting to get pressure then on Love.
Booker looks good.
He does. He does.
But you want him to look good because,
of course,
worst case scenario, he's part of that package that brings Max Crosby to the Bears.
He very well could be. He very well. I mean, I'd keep him for depth for sure.
I would like
the
if
rotational
you
guy,
try to keep him for. You can try and keep him for depth.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm also going.
It's all whatever Las Vegas is asking for.
I'd also give him like 1 or 2 of the secondary guys now that you have what's his name at cornerback?
Right.
Nashawn Wright.
Yeah.
Sorry. Had a momentary.
Yeah. Which, I mean, Wright in this game, again, could have been better. Could have been better, but
there are going to be games where people get beat.
Well, and this was a game where, like you said, man-on-man coverage. This defense.
What are we doing, by the way?
These defensive backs were beat up.
Let's be very real when I say this.
Yeah.
You decide to do that next week, you're going to get donkey stomped.
Yeah.
You're going to get... Devontae Adams looks like prime Green Bay Devontae Adams going, hey, look what I can do. Puka's just Puka.
Right.
And then you got Higbee going, I could catch a ball or two.
Yeah. Well, and Parkinson he's the number 2 tight end, and he caught the game-winning touchdown. And of course, you've got the top quarterback in the NFL right now.
Yeah.
So, but Jalen Johnson clearly did not look 100%.
He's not. There's no way.
Tyreek Stevenson, to me, kind of just wrote off his own opportunity because you see that whole, what was it, the scramble with Jordan Love? He's
where
going
he
to the sidelines.
Didn't run at all.
I think it was Herb Street. Yeah, he called him out on TV and said he's just kind of going, Are you that checked out in the playoffs? Clearly. That doesn't, I mean,
do you not want to go and play on a different team?
That says it to me that, okay, if you don't want to bring it in the playoffs.
Number 2. No, you're not anymore, man.
No.
Nashawn Wright has had himself a year where he deserves to be called CB2 or
Yeah.
DB2.
Again, he's not the best, but in comparison to what we've seen from Stevenson this year, like that kind of just clinched it for me.
Kyler obviously is not at 100%.
But he played his ass off.
Yeah.
But
Kyler getting beat by a tight end does not happen if he's healthy.
No, but the fact that in those last 6 minutes of the game, he kicked it into overdrive and just basically said, "I'll match up one-on-one with this guy I'll stay on Jaden Reed's hip. I will do whatever it's." And he almost gets the game-winning interception too. Yeah, he could have caught. I mean, that was a down and low in catch. So
he's lucky it didn't deflect up. That's all I have to say about
exactly.
that.
But
it's just like, just stand there and let it hit the ground.
But this was really just a tale of two cities, two teams who one is clearly trending upwards in the right direction, where it was a rough start, but at the second half they finish it off beautifully.
What did I say at the beginning of the year? Ben Johnson's playbook is a difficult thing.
Yeah.
Jared Goff, when he first took over in Detroit, went 1-6 is the quarterback for the Detroit Lions.
They didn't win to the back half of the second year.
Yeah.
Like that
and
was
then
when
they started getting it, and when they get it, he's top tier.
Absolutely. And this is a kid who, Jordan Love outplayed Caleb Williams. Let's not get that twisted. He did outplay Caleb Williams, but where Caleb came in was every clutch throw he needed to make on every important third and fourth down.
How that ball was so perfectly thrown with no feet on the ground.
1 of 1
is ridiculous.
1 of 1.
And I'll sit here and say, as of right now, last year I kept harping and barking and telling you guys missed out on one. You missed out on one.
Mm-hmm.
It's flipped. And he's proven. I said, prove me wrong. He has proven me wrong.
Which means who was right?
For now.
Yeah, I know.
But once again, it's kidding. That whole Colston Love and Tyler Warren discussion.
Time will clearly tell.
In their second season.
Yes.
I mean, Washington's panicked because they feel like they've got the next RG3, which
is scary to think
get
that
him a goddamn line.
That's all you have to do.
Sakes.
If you keep him upright, you see what he can do. That's all. Which is crazy because they traded for Tunsil.
Well,
but obviously him being hurt doesn't help. And Cosme, dude. I'm not trying to get off on this, but Cosme, play tackle, play guard, figure it out, dude. Figure it out. Get the feet underneath you because you're getting blown up.
Little worried about the dings that came out of this game.
Shapiro coming off the field was not nice to see.
I mean, but you've got solid guys behind him.
Oh yeah, and that's the thing. You've got depth. You have depth.
Yeah.
Like the biggest one that everyone was talking about that was looking like it might hurt down the line here now is TJ Edwards. But
he's toast.
That I think he's done.
But once again,
do you feel like you have nothing in the cupboard?
Sewell
might be healthy for this. DeMarco Jackson's been able to play inside and outside
decently.
Yeah,
enough to where that whole second half changed.
Yeah, I don't know who Jalen Reeves-Maybin is, but he made some plays. That's the thing. Guys were making plays, and you forget you don't even know who they are.
Well,
but they were coming up.
Somebody went over the draft class from this past year. All but 2 had A's or B's.
Yeah. It's been, I think, Turner, because he hasn't played.
Injured.
And Frazier's been an incomplete, basically, because he hasn't.
They gave him an incomplete.
Yeah. Everybody.
And then the kid from Maryland.
Popolite, who, he's been up and down. He's just been a fill-in spot.
Yeah.
He's depth piece. But everybody else has done their job.
Or above.
Yeah. Which, you've got your first 3 picks really being hits, and your last pick is a hit.
Your last pick is a grand slam.
Yeah, exactly.
Another Rutgers 7th rounder just going, hold my bear.
They plugged and played Luke Newman in there, and he was for a few games, and he still did the job. And they're and everyone's like, well, there's the weak part of the line, and all of a sudden you see him standing up all pro tackles and going, okay, well, maybe they got one in the late round. It's like, yeah, of course, because they can identify talent finally.
I was super excited until I woke up this morning. Was super excited about this
Because-
Bears win. Thought it might be the end of Mike LaFleur,
Matt LaFleur.
Matt LaFleur
Yeah.
in Green Bay, and I'm salivating because he has deep-rooted connections in Atlanta.
Of course.
And I guarantee you that if they had fired him, he was on his way to Atlanta to be the next head coach. Yes, please.
Arthur Blank knows him. Arthur Blank loves him and respects him.
Okay, so now it's Stefanski. I'm okay with that too. Come on, man. Although, there's rumors going around that Atlanta really likes Kubiak. I'm not against that one either.
Kubiak, I think he could be another gem. It's just
Offense.
It's just you don't let the nepotism of his father be the selling point. Let his work speak for itself because his work has been infatuatingly impressive.
Look at that Seattle team right now.
Look at that when he was in San Francisco.
Yeah,
it says it all.
Yeah.
Much more than Mike McDaniel. Come on now.
I will say this. We'll get into more of this as the weekend gets closer.
Yeah.
Probably look at the injury report on Wednesday and kind of touch on early lines maybe. But this, I hope it snows like a mug for this game.
That'd be great.
Because that's going to just...
Well, I mean, Stafford's not...
He's not the greatest outside.
No. I mean, he's not... It's not that he's not used to this, but, his outdoor numbers
Detroit
have not
and California are way different than
and he's been
Soldier Field.
he's been in California for a minute. And his outdoor numbers, even in Chicago, in those cold temperatures, have not been the best. He is a Texas kid who played in Georgia, now been in LA for a while. And Puka's been in he's been in BYU, but BYU Utah snow is not Midwest snow. There's a difference
It's
between
not
those.
lake effect snow.
No, there's a difference between that high altitude snow that's kind of like, oh, it's like a Charlie Brown
Powder.
Christmas, and then you come here to Chicago, and it's like, it's in my nose, it's in my eyes, it's all over, it's sticking to me.
It's so wet. Why is it so wet?
It's a change. I'm becoming it. You turn into a snowman out there, for God's sakes. It's terrible because it's wet. It's like it just sticks on you. Which means Kyron Williams. That might be their game. Not to jump ahead. I'm just saying
there's a plethora of ways and things that this could go down.
I just say for this rivalry, this is beautiful because for how long have the Packers dominated, and now you had a trilogy that is one for the books.
Yeah.
To say, all right, 1940s, 50s, 60s, they're gone. We can put those finally to rest and be like, the glory days. Now you can look at this rivalry and be like, what the next 10 years can possibly, 15, maybe even 20, who knows?
I guarantee you these games are going to be prime timers for at least the next 10 years as long as Caleb doesn't leave.
If these aren't Sunday night football, Monday night football games, like
Did you hear and just not to get off on a tangent because we got to get to break.
Yeah.
Did you hear that the Raiders are thinking about offering Caleb Williams $600 million?
Yeah. Yep.
$400 million of it guaranteed. Yeah.
I don't think he's going to be a free agent, but it's a nice thought.
They will sell Soldier Field to keep him in.
I would. Are you kidding me?
100%. All right, so when we come back, we talk about the game that Andrew almost got right here on Blow the Whistle on SportsTownChicago.com.
South Chicago sports for sure.
SportsTownChicago.com. It's the summer of coffee at Dunkin' Donuts. To reach peak summer mode, you need your summer coffee. Like a smooth, new s'mores frozen Dunkin' coffee, a refreshing butter pecan iced coffee, or a sweet coconut cream by cold brew. What could be better than an iced or frozen coffee on a hot summer day? Nothing. Dunkin' Donuts has all your favorite flavors this summer. So come enjoy the summer of coffee and keep cool out there, kids. America runs on Dunkin'. Price and participation may vary. Limited time offer. Hoo-yah!
When car dealers fight for your business, you win. AutoJudo.com makes car buying fun by letting dealers compete for your business live. Real-time Auto Judo fights are the fast and easy new way to get multiple dealers' best offer on any car you want. It's free and anonymous. Only the dealer you select as the winner of your Auto Judo fight receives your contact info. You're never obligated to buy, so test drive your best deals now at AutoJudo.com. Dealers fight, you save.
Yo, check it out. We got the finest pizza in all the land. Italian Fiesta is on deck, and I'm telling you, it's a hit. These pies don't miss. No matter what time you get the munchies. Pepperoni, extra cheese, turkey Italian sausage, they got all the toppings. Italian Fiesta delivers until midnight during the week and 1 a.m. on the weekends. Plus, you can use your Uber Eats or Grubhub if you got the app. And if you ain't rocking with the pizza that night, try one of their sandwiches or pasta. And they have plenty of side dishes, just like me, if you know what I mean. Hop online and go to ItalianFiesta.com or call 773-684-2222. Piece of pizza, that is.
There's only one place to watch your favorite sports team and have mouth-watering pizza. Come on down to Moretti's Pizzeria, where you can get a pizza for half the price every Tuesday. Try out our delicious varieties of pizza, sandwiches, and much more. I don't know about you, but a gooey mac and cheese pizza with a size of cheesy mozzarella sticks and watching sports sounds like paradise to me. Stop by at one of our 12 locations near you. We're open 7 days a week, anywhere from 10:30 a.m. to midnight. Visit our website, Moretti'sRestaurants.com, for delivery, catering, and even private parties. Moretti's, we bring the fun.
Did you know that Club New in Aurora is the ultimate entertainment complex? Monday nights, it's free football and darts in the sports bar. Tuesday night is league night. Join the pool and darts team. Wednesday night is ladies' night at Club New. All the ladies get in free. Gentlemen pay a $5 cover after 9 p.m. Thursday night starts the weekend off right with college flashback night. Low price drinks, retro music, and an awesome buffet. Friday and Saturday night, it's the hottest dance club in the suburbs. Club New Nightclub and Sports Bar is located at 2121 New York Street in Aurora.
You've tried the it places, but they leave you hungry with an empty wallet. That's where Gretel comes in. They got what you really want. Visit their chic, lounge-like gastropub and try one of Chicago's top burgers, the Gretel Griddle Burger. The house-made bun and garlic aioli set this one apart from the rest. And don't miss half-price oysters, 4 to 6, Monday through Thursday. With rotating drafts, craft cocktails, and portions that don't skimp. This is one of Logan Square's best-kept secrets. Monday through Thursday, 11 to midnight. Friday and Saturday, open till 1. 2833 West Armitage. Gretel, let's make this a night. Visit GretelChicago.com for menu and more.
Welcome back to Blow the Whistle here on SportsTownChicago.com. We just broke down that, I'll call it historical, Bears win. You don't have him unmuted, dude. Come on, intern!
He's still learning. It's all good.
We'll give you grace for now.
You won't get yelled at like I got yelled at like 2 weeks ago. Did I not tell you about that?
No.
On the show that I do every Monday.
Yeah.
My
with surprise
internet,
guests.
with the surprise mystery guest. My internet dropped out because we had to get a new router, and it was too close to showtime, so I had to go to a coffee shop.
Oh yeah, you told me you had to go to a coffee shop.
I had to go to a coffee shop, and then as I was putting stuff together, I missed a commercial break of our sponsors.
Oh no.
So I had to play an old one, and I got chewed out for like 20 minutes. Now, I did mess up, but I did also have to have the conversation with my host about, look, if you're going to send me the stuff, this is why I've told you, send it to me a day ahead of time or in the morning or something. So
I'm not scrambling.
Yeah, so we're not scrambling in case this does happen again. So it ironed out, but yeah, I know you've experienced those before. I have
no idea what you're talking about. I am perfection on the board, sir.
Of course. Especially when you've come in and been like, dude, you won't believe what I got as a message. I got a phone call.
early double D at BetQL network was rough.
But you got better.
Yeah,
you got better, and that's
repetition.
And just so you know, Adam, it happens. It will happen. You will make mistakes. People will ream you.
Don't put his name out there in the airways. It's
Well,
intern.
just intern. Just letting you know, it will happen, but it's okay. You know why? Because you keep getting better at it, and eventually,
own the mistakes.
Just say thank you. I understand. Absolutely,
Won't happen
we'll change
again.
it. Won't happen again. Exactly. Always give the
That's
right.
how you end it. Won't
Yes.
happen again.
Just be definitive, so then they will stop nagging.
We broke down the historical win by the Bears.
Yes.
On Saturday. Let's move to the early game because I had a little butt sweat. Not gonna lie on that game because Andrew, out of all of us, was riding the Carolina high.
I'm so close.
Saying that the Carolina was going to pull off the upset against the Rams.
Damn you, Stafford.
I'm so glad I didn't take the spread in that game.
I mean, anybody. Listen, I wouldn't blame anybody if you looked at 10.5 and went, it's the Rams. Come on. It's the Panthers. But after they beat them in the regular season, honestly and truly, I was like, I don't think you could pick the 10.5 and just say they'll blow them out.
Those DBs for Carolina.
JC Horn, man.
Well, I'm not even talking about JC.
Oh, yeah. Mike Jackson and all those dudes.
Mike Jackson had the game of his career.
Yeah, he did.
Wow.
He deflected every pass.
I was about to say.
Thrown in the vicinity.
That first half, don't throw it that way.
Yeah. He was shutting it down. They were all doing their work.
Yeah.
But he was on top of it the entire time. And Dave Canales, props to you, sir. Well coached, well done. I mean, if this is arguably, by some people's account, the best team in the NFL, maybe the favorite to possibly go win the Super Bowl, then Carolina just showed you just where they're at.
Yeah.
This is your Rocky moment. You went toe-to-toe with the champ and you didn't win it, but I think you earned a lot of people's respect to say, all right, they didn't win the title, but they're coming. And the way that they're positioned for the draft right now, and the way they're positioned for salary cap, you can make some moves.
They can go out and get some people and draft some people.
Definitely.
Listen, at the end of the day, it's amazing what happens when an owner goes, okay, I'm going to shut up for a while.
Yeah, that helps. That David Tepper,
haven't heard squat for 2 years.
Yeah, and should be that way. Should be that way since the beer throwing incident on fans or whatever that was. This shows that somebody got in his ear and it's like
somebody probably went, "Don't be Jerry Jones. No.
Do you see?
Don't be the dude from the Commanders.
Don't make us. Don't be Jimmy Haslam from the Browns. Don't make us Cleveland. We're Carolina, for God's sakes. We're better than this, and not by much.
Great fan base because they got both Carolinas.
Absolutely. And you can see the fans were all up in it. They were fantastic out there. They were cheering him on. Bryce Young, not perfect again, but when he was needed, he delivered.
Woo!
He just keeps getting better. Little by little, it's getting there where I'm sorry, but we're going to have to maybe start talking about between him and Kyler Murray of the 5, 10, 11 quarterbacks. He might be the better of the two now.
Oh, he is.
Okay, that's fair. Kyler right now is like, do you have a future?
Kyler's on an island. By the way. Internet for the win, by the way. Somebody said, did you hear Denmark's renaming Greenland so Trump stops messing with him?
Oh.
And the dude goes, no, what are they renaming it? And they go, Epstein Island. And I went, oh my God, it's so good.
That's pretty funny.
But anyway, getting back. Yeah, no, Kyler Murray to me is a man on an island. He might have a little company there.
Yeah.
Just with two. But both of them are going, but back and play.
They have a market out there. It's just so small right now.
No, you know where Kyler Murray needs to take his market? The MLB.
I honestly, at this point, consider it. You've got the NFL money. This is it for your contract. You might as well go join the boys in Vegas. Well, Vegas, I mean.
What a bigger just like kaboom for the Vegas A's.
Yeah. It's a commodity for them, obviously. I mean, Fisher would love it.
Then to go, holy crap, Kyler Murray's decided to go back to Major League Baseball.
Yeah.
And play. And for all you people, it's hey, Kyler Murray, blah, blah, blah. Now, you guys don't understand. Kyler Murray is a 5-tool baseball prospect.
Yeah. The only guy ever drafted in the first round for MLB and NFL.
Ever.
In the top 10, mind you, too.
Yeah.
Not like he was the 30th pick. Oh, he was the 17th. No, he was like 9th.
You want to build a franchise around a dude?
Not playing shortstop, but you can put him at second base and he'll probably rake all day.
Second or third.
Probably. He's still quick.
He's got a cannon for an arm.
You're not joking. For all his faults, I've always said his skill set has always leaned towards this guy can play NFL or MLB.
And he's going to be a contact hitter.
Yeah.
Because that's all he was.
20 home runs, 80 RBIs kind of guy. Hit 270, 260.
Go back to baseball. I would love to see you play baseball.
You probably could. Right now, at this point, you're what, 29, 30?
Getting into your prime physically.
Yeah. Like, it's either, if you can't find an NFL team that's going to give you a legitimate shot,
which
there might be a handful of teams that would consider it, but you'd have to be spot on, and they'd have to be desperate. Raiders. I mean, and that's.
Do you want my honest opinion? I think they've already fallen in love with either one or the other.
Probably.
And if Brady has anything to say about it, Brady's fallen in love with Fernando Mendoza.
Okay.
I guarantee you.
Then it's him or Russell Wilson going to the Saints.
It's the second coming of me. Me.
I don't know about that, but even
the
still.
way he presents himself.
Yes, of course.
You know,
yes,
Mr. Football.
Yeah.
Mr. I've got a gun to my head. This is what I'm supposed to say. Yeah.
Just be natural, dude. Just talk natural.
He's got that serial killer smile, and it just freaks me out, man. Freaks me out.
What a robot.
But anyway.
PR dream.
Yeah. Unbelievable. I cannot say how much I enjoyed the weekend in football.
Oh, this was a great week.
Up until the last game.
Yeah. That was pathetic.
Oh, hot poker to eyeballs. Hot poker to eyeballs. I knew it was coming.
This is why Justin Herbert didn't buy his guys on the offensive line anything for Christmas. This explains it. This totally explains it.
Did you hear about this though? Who was it that bought? Was it Josh Allen that bought his guys Toyota Tundras like last year?
I think so.
When he won MVP?
Yeah.
Yeah, bought them.
Well, he's got the money.
Tom Brady. This is the best one. Tom Brady leased pickup trucks for his.
What a cheapskate. Okay, well, in fairness, he's been taking contract cuts, so
yeah, I
can kind of understand why he didn't buy them
too.
But you're still making a good, cool $100 million after his contracts. Like
5 cars add up to maybe $1 million, maybe if they're fully loaded.
$500,000.
Yeah, I was gonna say
$500,000, maybe. Yeah, so I mean,
you ain't got $500,000 and a $28 million contract to give to your boys who protect you.
Well, maybe it was Giselle's money. Maybe that was a problem. Honey, can I borrow some money?
No. I'm learning jujitsu.
I want a divorce.
I'm learning jujitsu.
What's the other one? Capoeira? The dance fighting?
Yeah.
The most useless thing ever.
No, we really don't need to go into that last game because it wasn't.
It's a veteran coach with a young
veteran coaches.
2 veteran coaches. One hasn't been to the playoffs in ever. The other guy hasn't been to the playoffs since with the Titans. Quarterback is protected for one. The other quarterback is not protected at all. Like, that's the difference here. Is that Josh?
Do you think it's
Drake
different?
May had all day?
Do you think it's different next year if Alt and Slater are healthy?
Yes.
You think that offense looks completely different?
I think so, because you could see what time did Herbert have to be able to throw the ball. He had to rush almost every single throw he had.
Yeah, Vrabel was not.
He was
sitting
relentless. Yeah, he sent the entire defense at him at one point because he's like, he's not going to get it off in time.
The only good thing that came out of that game was the fact that now it's Bills Patriots.
Yeah, exactly. Well, yeah, this is a compelling matchup now for next week.
Let's go.
But this is what I mean. This hit better be that kind of a game then, because I'm not watching if Ramondre Stevenson's leading the Patriots in receiving yards again. I'm not doing it. I'm not watching. I'm not watching that.
I do not think he will, just for the pure fact revenge game for Diggs.
Yes, exactly. there's also the Bills want to show like, oh yeah, you may have the division, but we're the Kings.
We have Josh Allen.
Exactly.
Once again, like he's got to be held together by duct tape at this point.
He's a tough dude.
Yeah, Bills go into the house that AEW built, and not even close, but
no.
And take care of the Jaguars because Trevor Lawrence doesn't know how to take care of the ball when the game is on the line.
I kind of feel bad for him.
I want to hear the report out of Buffalo on what kind of duct tape they use on Josh Allen. Because I want to invest.
For your ankle?
For my ankle. What kind of Ouija board, kind of voodoo magic are you doing? Well, he went out of the game.
He sold O.J. Simpson's soul. I couldn't.
You know what it is. You know what it is. It's 100-year-old Marv Levy in the blue tent. Let me touch you. I will show you where. Yes.
You want to hear one of my Winston Churchill quotes? And that's like his little magical spell.
Go Bills! I have that audio, by the way, of him singing that stupid ass song. God. He went out.
Sorry, not sorry, OJ. I don't know what to tell you. He's gone.
He went out first for potential concussion.
Yes, which was certainly, you could hear it from you could hear an audible gasp come from the fans in the stadium. Go.
You don't think they win with Mitch? He threw 4 touchdowns in week 18.
How many years back again was this?
This was this year.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, he was playing the Jets.
Right. He was
playing the Jets.
Okay, well, I mean, finish the sentence before because I couldn't even remember. I was like, did he do that?
Yeah,
I was like,
yes, he did.
That's right, he did.
4 touchdowns. Then he decides to throw his hand into the helmet of a defensive lineman.
That was his own lineman.
Was it his own lineman?
Yeah, his own lineman got
pushed
back
up. Okay,
and he smacked. I thought he broke it.
I thought he broke something.
Yeah, it looked like
I didn't know if it was going to be like a puncher's fracture.
Yeah,
or like his pinky or his ring finger was like. Yeah.
I was gonna say he hit like the side of the hand with the pinky and the ring finger, and I'm like, something's cracked. Like he just went full volume into a helmet. Like something broke.
He went back to the line and went, God, that felt great. I need those things pop forever. Finally.
It would not shock me.
Readjustment. And then he hyperextends his knee.
Yeah, right, yeah.
And still wins the game.
I mean that, like you said, that might be the longest tush push I've ever seen in my entire life.
That was ridiculous.
I thought they were going to blow the whistle. They just kept letting it go, and I'm like, it's got to stop at some point. I was like,
forward progress.
Yeah,
his forward momentum never stalled out.
I was talking with some of my other guys that I know, talking with like podcasts. I'm like, that's not legal, right? And they're like, it is forward momentum, and I was like, no, but like at some point, it's the thing. I know. I'm like, it can't be. They got to challenge it. Something.
Yeah, you can't. This would be the rule. Pushing's fine. I have no problem with offensive linemen coming and pushing their dudes.
Yeah.
When it gets piled up like that, you physically lifted Josh Allen up and go, I got you, boss.
I mean, that's caring. You can't do that. That is totally illegal and wrong, but I guess in that scrummage pile.
Greatest push ever.
Yeah, definitely beats anything the Eagles.
8 yards. 8 yards, that dude. Yeah.
Yeah. Try that, Philly.
They can't try nothing now.
No, they can't. They couldn't even get close.
Jalen.
That whole offense just was off tilt.
I didn't like the pass that he threw that was supposed to be a fade, and as soon as he let it go, looked like a wounded duck in the air.
The ball was wobbly.
I'm shocked to all but Jesus that Tom Brady didn't go, look at that lame duck.
He should have called it out, honestly. That was terrible.
It was the worst throw I've seen.
I mean,
in the NFL this year, maybe.
The sad thing is that Saquon gets over 100 yards, but it's like not even a good 100 yards. Like he had to work for it.
3 to 4 yards a pop.
Yeah, he had to work for those yards, and credit to him, like he put it in, but never once could they get to the goal line where he could just kind of just smack it in there and drive it. What was it? The gimmicky play with Goddard they had to run to get the touchdown.
Yeah,
to kind of keep them in the fight, and I'm like, they're not even in the fight even after this. Like it didn't feel like anything. It still felt like San Francisco's gonna find a way.
San Fran had the better trick play, if you want to be real.
Yeah, they did.
Jawan Jennings just goes, CMC, run!
He's out there somewhere. I played quarterback once, and he slung a beautiful one too.
Oh yeah,
that
it was
great.
a dime. Unfortunately, Greg Kittle or George. I always call him Greg. I don't know why.
If Greg Kittle, I don't even know who Greg Kittle is.
Greg Olsen, George Kittle.
Probably putting 2 and 2 together.
Famous tight ends. It happens. George Kittle blowing out his Achilles is very sad to me.
Well, especially at this point in his career, because he's 32, 33?
He'll come back.
But like, will he be the same tight end?
It's a great question.
Because he's always been the kind of like receiver first, block after kind of guy. And I wonder.
Sucks is his backup had a game against the Bears, and that sucks.
Yeah, Tonga is.
Because I could very easily see San Fran rolling into Seattle and winning that game after not winning the last one.
They could. I mean, I was impressed at the fact that they had Demarcus Robinson step up. Because he was just like Brock Purdy was finding him every
really
time.
Good.
Yeah. So but that's the thing is that can you depend on this combination of Robinson and McCaffrey and Jennings and no Kittle now? Can you depend on Tongas too to be a part of this where you have all those guys as the receivers out there and Jeselnik as well too? Obviously at fullback, but that's the thing. It's a weird combo of receivers. You can make it work because it's Kyle Shanahan, but is that going to win you against this Seattle team that's obviously been very good defensively? That's where
they're ridiculous defensively.
I have high questions about if San Fran can do it because I still have questions about Brock Purdy. Yeah, like he did not look good in this game. Like neither quarterback really looked good in this game. It's just Purdy put in the touchdowns when it counted.
Yeah,
and that obviously is what it is at the end of the game. But still, like I still watch this game going like he doesn't impress me.
Okay, real quick, last question to you before we head off into the sunset and maybe kind of talk about the matchups going into this week.
Mm-hmm.
A.J. Brown and Eagle next year?
Oh, man. I don't think so. You know where I think he will be? I think Buffalo. If you're the Buffalo Bills, you just looked at your receiving core in this playoff game and said, you know, it would be really nice to have a big wide receiver that we could throw down the field and get yards after the catch.
There was a Keon Coleman sighting.
There was. Unfortunately, there hasn't been one almost at all this year. So at this point, if I'm Buffalo, I'm going to Philadelphia and saying, here's 2 firsts and here's a second.
Maybe send him Keon Coleman.
Yeah. You might not even need 2 firsts. You might even just be able to get away with a first and 2 seconds by me.
Yeah.
It may not cost you that much.
All right. Well, when we come back, you know what? We're going to talk about something interesting that was all over the internet about a certain Ravens team. We talk about that next here on Blow the Whistle on SportsTownChicago.com.
He's right there. It's the bottom of the 7th inning. The last chance to order beer. But we didn't come here to drink beer. We came here to win this ball game.
Chicago's so lucky.
SportsTownChicago.com. 1, 2, 3 into the 4. Pizza at your house and you can get it at the store. Uh-oh, here we go. Chicagoland area. Little Caesars is heating up for the summer. Try our new Crazy Puffs, $3.99. Walk-in or delivery. 7 days a week. 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. Filled with cheesy mozzarella, pepperoni, pizza sauce, buttery, garlic flavored drizzle, Italian herb and Parmesan seasoning, deep dish Detroit style pizza, $7.99. Super cheesy bread, $5.99. Hot and ready combo, $12.99. And for your daily deals, go to LitCaesars.com. Oh, Little Caesars, with our crazy puffs and cheesy dreams, you light up my soul with your pepperoni schemes. With every slice we share, with every moment we dare, in this piece of love affair, so you didn't hear that just here. You don't want to miss out on these delicious deals. Visit your Chicagoland area Little Caesars today. Cheese, cheese, cheese.
Nobody does food better than our friends south of the border. If you're looking for delicious, authentic Mexican food in Chicagoland's backyard, check out the Topos restaurant. Try their quesadillas, burritos, or my favorite, the 3-taco combo with steak and extra chipotle salsa.
Muy caliente!
They even have breakfast for early risers. Topos is the highest rated Mexican restaurant in Naperville on Yelp. Once you try it, you'll understand why. Visit totoposnaperville.com for their menu, special offers, and online ordering on Grubhub. Pickup or delivery. Topos Restaurant. Open nightly until 8:30, closed on Sundays, located next to the Jewel on Aurora Avenue in Naperville. Experience fresh, homemade Mexican at the Topos Restaurant.
I got an affordable family-owned restaurant for you that won't cost you an arm and a lamb. It's Goodies in River Grove. My Goodies order never changes. A gyros, not a gyro. Smothered in sauce and hot fries on the side for less than $9. If I'm really starved, I'll add a chicken kebab to my order. Looking for more? Try a juicy cheeseburger, Chicago-style hot dogs, or a toasty corned beef meal. I can walk in 7 days a week, dine with my family, or call 708-583-1700. Pick it up and enjoy it at home. Can't stop in? Not a problem. Goodies delivers through Grubhub, DoorDash, and Seamless. Goodies is located at Cumberland, Belmont, River Grove. Goodies bring authentic Greek food to the Chicago.
It's the summer of coffee at Dunkin' Donuts. To reach peak summer mode, you need your summer coffee, like a smooth new s'mores frozen Dunkin' coffee, a refreshing butter pecan iced coffee, or a sweet coconut cream pie cold brew. What could be better than iced frozen coffee on a hot summer day? Nothing. Dunkin' Donuts has all your favorite flavors this summer. So come enjoy the summer of coffee and keep cool out there, kids. America runs on Dunkin'. Price and participation may vary. Limited time offer.
Looking for a great bargain? Want to find cool collectibles? Need to get fresh fruit and vegetables for the family? Come on down to Swapo Ramen. 3 great locations, 42nd and Ashland in Chicago, Melrose Park in Ulsan, with hundreds of indoor and outdoor vendors selling clothing, tools, electronics, and much, much more. Have stuff for sale? Become a Swapo Ramen vendor and turn your hidden treasure into cash. Visit their website for market days, hours, and vendor information. Go to swap-o-ramen.com. Swapo Ramen, the first name in flea markets.
It's all good.
There's no drop on this thing.
There's no drop on this one. It's all good. It's all good.
A Viking funeral drumming in the back.
Well, speaking of funerals, welcome back to Blow the Not us! Not us. We're not a funeral. Welcome back to Blow the Whistle here on sports.chicago.com. I'm David Dykstra. That's Andrew Valentin, and we got the intern who can't even say his name right. Interesting things that are coming out of Baltimore.
Yes. A lot of talk.
A lot of talk, but you could also say reasonably assessed things.
Yeah.
Or easily believable things.
Yes. It's rumors, conspiracy theories, but they feel accurate on opinion alone, if that makes any sense to anybody out there. Like, they're not truly accurate, but they are in their own right. They feel that there is some truth to what's being talked about. And in some regard, I guess there's a lot of people hinting at potentially there are bits and pieces.
That's interesting. We'll get into that at the top of the hour. We're going to hit this real quick. Coming out, a lot of people talking about it, that John Harbaugh supposedly said he wanted to come back to Baltimore. And Lamar was all for it until the next day.
Yeah.
And Lamar's the one that said, I want to move on from John Harbaugh.
Which is very interesting.
Believable, though.
Believable. And, again,
Go back to the story that you've brought up multiple times.
Yeah, so again, Mike Preston, reporter for the Baltimore Sun. So this is in-house, not in-house, but I should say
in-city.
In-city, close to home, inside the ballpark. Like, look, they're getting all the info.
Beat writer.
Yes, follows them, has been following them forever. He writes an article, and he basically details out all the, shouldn't say detail out necessarily, but in some detail, puts out all this information that basically shares that Lamar Jackson has a lot of power in the building in terms of how they practice, when he practices, when he does film study, how things are done with the quarterbacks, with the offense coordinator, with the quarterbacks coach. There's a lot that entails with Lamar Jackson having say-so in an organization. And from what I've been able to gauge talking with my people in Baltimore, it seems to have been happening since he won his first MVP.
Well,
that's when it kind of started.
Tailoring their practices to when Lamar wants to practice.
Yes.
Like, doesn't want to get up early.
Right.
And come to the... What?
Again, this is all hearsay. This is all rumor. Speculatory on different levels. Some coming from legitimate writers. Some of it's coming from coaches that are well forgotten but have a voice in sports talk. But there's a believability to this because of how much of a downfall the Ravens had this year. On top of, I will say, I don't remember if I said this or not, it's fair to argue that Mike McDonald could be one of these young prodigy coaches that we reference, like a Ben Johnson or any of these other dudes, because they were fifth in defense last year. This year, they're like 20th or 21st. Like, they're down.
Would it be the year before?
Yeah, the year before. And I mean, they were the thing is, they were top 10 defense when he was there. Yeah. He leaves, they sink away completely. And all of a sudden, what do we see from Seattle? They're the number 2 defense in the NFL. Like, clearly there's a shift that happened there that they could not replace. Yeah. So is it all on John Harbaugh? No. But there's a possibility here now where you can say, all right, maybe Lamar did have... I didn't want to throw that out there, but maybe there's a reality to it.
Well, and if it's Lamar making the choice, there's no way Brian Flores is the next head coach of the Baltimore Ravens.
No. And I'll say this again, too. That's if he stays in Baltimore. I think he wants to, but if I'm the Baltimore Ravens, you just fired your head coach, you're trying to look for your next guy. Do you feel that Lamar is going to be... Because I would argue, and I think you could argue, and anybody would argue, he might have hit his peak. This might be it for Lamar Jackson as far as the best he's going to be. So is now the time when you trade him?
If these unsubstantiated things that are being thrown out there right now are real, you don't win Super Bowls placating or saying, "Well, this is when I don't want to wake up early. This is when I'm gonna practice."
No.
What? No.
You do the Tom Brady, Peyton Manning thing, or you do the Peyton or Patrick Mahomes thing, or you set the practices like those guys did. They said, look, yes, we get in at this time. I want wide receivers here at this time so we can work.
Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron
Rodgers is doing 5-day a week film study and telling them, all right, so if we see this is what I want you to do. This is what I want you to do. This is what I want you to do. This is what I want you to do.
Caleb Williams did that this year. He got all the receivers together and said, let's get together and OTAs and have some quick practices so we can run through some stuff so I can get a feel for you guys. Why do you think him and Jade Walker are actually connecting on some good passes?
I will say this as well. As much as everybody wanted to yell diva, diva, diva about Caleb, it sounds like Caleb is bought in and all in.
Oh yeah,
with his new best friend and father figure in Ben Johnson, and if you have a guy that's going to hold you accountable, if you're a dude, if you're that one of one, like you said,
well, as Herb Street said, but yes,
if you're that one of one, you want to be pushed to reach that level of one of one,
and he said so. And I think Lamar. For Lamar's sake, I think there was a point in his young career where he wanted to be pushed too. But now when you've kind of gotten comfortable, perhaps now when they've given you everything, right? They gave you the money. Now they've given you some power and say so. Now's the moment where you kind of go, okay, so do I really need to keep that energy up, or can I kind of take it back a little bit? And that can be ultimately the downfall, right? When you don't put in as much care as you used to, everyone else notices that, may start to reflect on the team and for your play and their play. And that could have been what caused this now.
So that being said, who do you think, and we're just going to go Ravens specific right now, and then I want to talk about, were you the one that brought up a possible landing spot for Mike McDaniels that would just kill everything?
I didn't. I don't think so.
I heard it somewhere, and
Okay.
I couldn't remember if it was you that said it. What?
You know what it is.
What,
right?
intern? Yes. Turn on your mic. I said yes. You can turn on your mic.
So there was one place I saw Detroit as the offensive coordinator.
Ah, yes, I did see that.
That's sick and twisted, but I got a worse one. Okay. I got a worse one. But who would be the perfect fit if and I think Lamar's going to have his hands all over this.
Yeah. If I'm Lamar Jackson, well, first off, if I'm Lamar Jackson, I'm pushing for Baltimore to get a wide receiver. And that's where maybe A.J. Brown comes into play again.
Okay.
Because he needs a legit one. I'm sorry, he's working with 2 2s right now. In Bateman, you could argue is a 3, really. And Zay's a 2 right now, naturally. But
if you just put Bateman on the same level as Darnell Mooney, and I don't know if I would do that.
I don't want to, but I mean, in terms of playmaking ability, like he's just been hit or miss.
Yeah.
And he's also been injured
100%
consistently across the board, unfortunately. I would say Stefanski might be the guy. Honestly, like he looks like the thing that...
Would he lick his lips and go, yes, please?
Yeah. Give him that offense that reads like that 2020 Cleveland Browns team where it's like quarterback doesn't have to do everything. Run that football with my good old power back Derrick Henry, and then consistently let that defense
I
go
will
to
say
work.
this: at some point, I've seen Derrick Henry fumble more this year than I've ever seen.
This was a rough year for him, but he still finished with double-digit touchdowns.
Oh, yeah.
And over 1,200 rushing yards. Like the guy still put in an animal season.
But at some point, those wheels are going to fall off. And they're going to fall off.
And that's where, if you're Baltimore again, do you keep all these guys together? Like, do you Lamar, Derrick Henry, Mark Andrews?
Andrews has got to be on the backside of whatever.
Like Humphrey, like Smith, Roquan Smith. Kyle Hamilton's the only one I would say, like, he might be the untouchable because he's one of the top safeties in the league.
Yeah.
Like, he's so good. But everyone else, it's like, if an offer comes through, let's listen to it. Because I'll throw this out there. If you're Miami and you say, we'll give you 2 first-round picks and Tua, and you give us Lamar. If I'm Baltimore, I'm considering it. Because you might not ever get that kind of value for Lamar Jackson again.
No.
He's about to hit 30. I might pull the trigger and start over again. Not this quarterback class, but next year's.
Well, we all know what's going to happen next year.
Well, I mean, you might put yourself in play.
There's a reason the Saints have gone, you know what? Tyler Shuck's our starting quarterback next year.
Maybe.
I heard somewhere somebody go, well, if, and this is a real possibility that Matt Nagy gets another head coaching job. Mike McDaniels to Kansas City is just a nasty, mean thought.
That would be interesting. They need help in the run game. They need help, and he is the guy who made that offense run in San Francisco and in Miami. And if it's true, if all these mock drafts are true, they are aiming at Jeremiah Love. And in that offense, that might be, depending on it when Patrick Mahomes gets back and is healthy.
They could also sign Breece Hall in the offseason.
They could.
Breece Hall's going to blow up somewhere.
And there's no arguing to say that they can't get both.
Breece Hall's going to blow up somewhere next year.
Yeah, he is.
Go. Hey, you want to come to Chicago?
No. Denver.
DeAndre Swift, I don't think is going to be there next year.
We'll see.
You go out and get a younger DeAndre Swift to pair with Monungai's rookie contract still?
He could be. I mean,
I wouldn't be mad at Breece Hall going to the Bears.
He's bigger, stronger. I don't know if he's faster, though. That's the only thing.
The quick twitch might be a thing, but
yeah,
his explosiveness on hitting holes is...
And listen, there's no arguing to say that they don't go find another running back in the draft anyways.
Yeah, that too. All right,
Loaded with guys.
My man's got things that have to go on. Interview. Oh, great. No.
What?
Under no circumstances. I will do this until I'm blue in the face like I did when they were interviewing Bill Belichick. I do not want John Harbaugh as my new head coach in Atlanta. Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry, not sorry.
I mean, I still got some time, so I've got the.
Well, you said
I got the traffic update going on.
You said
right
you wanted
now.
to be out. I want you to be out by 3:30. We're gonna nix off the rails or whatever we were gonna do at the end. This is gonna be strictly football today. When we come back, we recap the 2 college football games. If you could call the one a football game. Yikes. And we talk a little transfer portal here next on Blow the Whistle on SportsTownChicago.com.
This is your home for sports.
This is the best fans in the world.
No better team. SportsTownChicago.com.
Are you ready for this? Valley View Automotive has all of the hottest SUVs you've been looking for. Enjoy a test drive and the opportunity to drive one of these powerful vehicles off the lot for half the price. Yes, half the price. Now's the time to get yourself to Valley View by car, on foot, or even by air to take advantage of this outrageous sale. You better get here quickly, because this promotion is only going on for 24 hours, and the automobiles are leaving the lot faster than you can say 4-wheel drive. Valley View Automotive, a dealership you can depend on.
Hey, I'm Andy Griggs, asking you to help prevent domestic violence. Domestic violence isn't a woman's issue. It hurts all of us. Women are injured and killed every day by their husbands and boyfriends. So it's time for men to take action right now to teach boys that violence against women is wrong, to help prevent abuse before it starts. Call the Family Violence Prevention Fund at 1-800-END-ABUSE to get a free Take Action kit containing tips on what to say to boys. That's 1-800-END-ABUSE. Teach early.
Indeed is the #1 job search user with over 250 million monthly users. Indeed's priority is to help everyone in the job searching process to find a job by uploading 10 new job opportunities every 10 seconds worldwide. With Indeed, you have free access to job searches, resume uploads, and company researches. There are over 10,000 employees at Indeed that pursue to help people find the job they are looking for. They connect with millions of people to new opportunities. Go to Indeed.com and sign up for free and create a resume and let Indeed do the rest to help you on your job search.
Hey, I'm Jesus Mauricio. Be sure to tune in every Friday to listen to Zeus Off the Bat, a baseball talk show from 1 to 2 p.m. where I'll be discussing and updating you on all things about baseball. News, predictions, reactions, and more about the Cubs, Sox, and everything across the league. Happens every Friday at 1 p.m. right here on SportsTownChicago.com. Don't forget to follow and share our Twitter and Instagram with your friends at Zeus Off the Bat. Zeus Off the Bat.
Welcome back to Blow the Whistle on SportsTownChicago.com. It's me and my boy, Andrew Pepe Valentin. I'm David Double D Dykstra, by the way. And we're just going to talk nothing but college football. You can fade that down there, sir. Slowly. Yeah, nice. Good fade.
He's still teaching, by the way, folks.
Do you want to start with the one that you were way off on? Or you want to start on the one?
Let's just start with that one. I don't mind. Let's get that out of the way. The other game was more interesting, so I have more to say about that. This other one, I really don't have too much to say because here's my
problem. Your points were valid. I was sitting there going, it's a pick 'em by leaps and bounds just because of what we saw when they were in Oregon.
Yeah.
Who knew the whole state of Indiana was going to travel down to Atlanta and take up 70% of that freaking stadium? Holy crap.
Yeah. There was a lot of red and white there.
Although I will say this, Did you see who the honorary captain was for Indiana Hoosiers?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Mr. Baseball himself, Kyle Schwarber.
Yeah.
I was so stoked.
Because they have nobody in football. That's how bad this program is.
Brought Michael Penix in.
That don't count.
It does count.
No.
Yeah.
He got drafted out of Washington, not Indiana.
I still think
It speaks to the sadness of this football program. It's also the fact, too, I saw a post that said, if they go undefeated this year, all I have to do is do it 11 more seasons, and they end up finally going 500 all time.
That's awesome. That is amazing, and it very well could, because we're gonna get into their transfer portal, because good God, and his recruiting class.
This is like
his recruiting class is top 15.
This is that dude at the stock market who's put in like $5 into that company that's like, no, I'm gonna stay with it no matter how far it drops. Yeah,
Microsoft.
And then immediately he sees, and then it's just the return of all, and he's just like, I'm rich. I told you all I'm rich. What did you think? You think I was lying? I knew. I always knew. I believed.
So let me ask you this then, because it's a question that I want to pose to all our college football fans and listeners.
Yes.
Is this guy, and when I say guy, Kirk Cignetti, he's a dude.
This godfather
mother trucker, is he the next Nick Saban?
I think so. Right now, I've
heard whispers that there's an NFL team that is
the Raiders
quietly going to offer him
if you're
butt ton of money.
If you're the Raiders, why wouldn't you do that? Why wouldn't you say, if we're going to draft this kid number 1 overall potentially in Fernando Mendoza, if this is the guy that we're going to possibly aim for with the number 1 pick, why would you not possibly consider? Yes, I know college coaches in the past have done horribly, minus a few, but
he's a coach.
That's the thing, though. There's a difference about his approach to the game, and it's even different than that of Saban's, because when Saban left LSU for Miami was
a different Saban too,
and that was a different Miami. The Miami at that point, they were in turmoil. All they had was Ricky Williams. They didn't have a quarterback. It was, and their defense at that point was very shoddy. I think that was kind of more on the tweener years of Zach Thomas, where it was trying to see like, is there still something left or not? And obviously, he then left and went to Dallas. Either way, it wasn't successful. Cignetti is a guy who actually feels like he can make the transition. And I'm not saying he gets the Raiders necessarily to the Super Bowl, but this would be like a 5-year build where by year 5, we're maybe looking at the Raiders at least.
You've got your running back, you've got your tight end, you're going to have a quarterback.
A quarterback that you know and trust, I would say.
I mean, after this, if you're not taking Mendoza 1,
the other guy on the other side proved he could still be that top player. I thought Dante Moore still did really well.
Yeah.
It just he had some bad moments. He had bad moments, but that's again.
You can't blame him for the running back running too close.
Yeah, Hill's got to be more attentive to detail.
That first pass is on him though.
No.
Good night.
That was bad.
That might have been the second worst start to a football game I've ever watched.
Yes, but here again,
other than Cam Newton.
Yeah. But here again, it's fair.
How's it going, Cam? How'd that work out beating that drum, dork?
Just wear a normal hat, dude.
He's a pioneer.
Nevertheless, though, Dante Moore, still, we said the same things about guys like Caleb Williams, where it was like, there's questions, but delivery is there.
Would you? Okay, so let me ask you. He's obviously the number 2 quarterback on the board.
I would say so.
So you would tell him to go?
I would tell him to go.
Okay.
Because
there are whispers out there that maybe another season wouldn't be a bad thing.
No, and that wouldn't be, but because obviously if you're not going to the Raiders, you're going to the Jets. And that's kind of the problem, is that the Jets right now, as far as development, have not shown anything for a quarterback. But he's different. He's better, I think, than Justin Fields by far.
You could say that about the Bears, too.
Right. And that's the thing, is that Aaron Glenn's going to have to find somebody to identify to sell Dante Moore on we can make you good.
Hey, you might want to go talk to Brian Dable.
Just a thought. Even though I know they're keeping their OC, which doesn't make any sense, but sure, whatever.
They should fire sale that whole team except for Aaron Glenn. Fire sale that whole team.
But this was, to me, watching this game, and I was at Buffalo Wild Wings hanging out with someone and casually just looking up, watching Fernando Mendoza throw touchdowns after they would turn the ball over.
I got yelled at by Unk because the first play happened. I went, "Oh, don't tell me! I'm not in my room."
But this was out coaching. By and large, that was where I was at.
I did not expect. To me, there are maybe 5 coaches in the country that I consider legitimate head coaches that coach.
Yeah.
And Dan Lanning and Kurt Signetti are
they're right there at the top. But this is where Signetti's journey in college football has clearly added to his value. I mean,
he's got a chip on his shoulder.
Oh yeah. For years,
the size of Mount Everest.
Folks, for those who don't know, this is the man who helped build Phillip Rivers. This is the man who recruited Russell Wilson to NC State back when he was coaching there. He built that Alabama wide receiving core for years. I mean, stacked them with talent.
Nobody wanted to give him a shot because he had no experience.
Yeah. Well, he went and got experience, and when he put it out there,
he went home to where his dad, and I forgot the Signetti name was that big in the state of Pennsylvania. IUPI.
Yep.
It shows the testament of the Saban tree too.
Oh, it does.
Nick Saban's coaching tree when it comes to college football is going to be epic.
This is the epitome of it, where all the coaches that finished in the semifinals are your guys, and now you're seeing one who basically is back as his alma mater, but you helped build him as a coach, no doubt.
Yeah.
Mario Cristobal. And the other guy is the one that was just always silently in the back.
Doing his job.
Yeah, just doing his job, but learning every step of the way. And you hear it from Saban when he goes, we knew he was a good coach. I always believed that he had that ability, but he clearly didn't tell me everything. Which I thought was hilarious. That he's like, he was clearly hiding stuff from me, but it speaks to everything that Saban was as a coach. And
you're in trouble.
I'm in trouble?
Yep.
For what?
Tennessee is still tucking to love it.
Of course they are. I am not saying that whole thing is lock, step, and stone. It's just it's predicted that he's going to sign.
Tennessee is not going to outpay LSU.
I would think not. LSU's got offshore oil rig money.
Well, I would not even that.
That's
just go and talk to Paul Skeens.
Too.
Hey, Paul, we know you got a $500 million contract coming here soon.
Yeah. Come on.
Just do that.
Yeah. Paul, help us out, baby.
Let's get into this a little bit because, Crystal Ball right now does have Sam Leavitt going to LSU.
Yes. Right now, he's
happy,
likely
sad.
I'm good with it. This is kind of the school that I know he said he wanted to go to. He went to Arizona State because it was an opportunity, and LSU wasn't recruiting him at the time. Which is just where, the portal has always been really good, right?
Interesting, very interesting.
Yeah, where you don't go to your dream school, and all of a sudden you become good enough, and now your dream school really wants you.
That's probably he grew up right around that time where Joe Burrow is probably an influence on him as a young high school quarterback.
Yeah, no doubt.
So,
and look, if it does happen, if he is committing to LSU, I like him as a quarterback. He's a tough kid, great leader, good locker room dude. From what I understand, I think has built a great rapport with receivers. Look at him and Jordan Tyson. Jordan Tyson says he's my best friend, and I love that. That's great. Yeah, and he's getting a whole new crop of receivers coming in there coming from all over the country.
Yeah,
committing when they're all talented in their own right. But if this doesn't happen, let's say they just got the quarterback from Elon Clark, talented dude. He's got that solid two-way action. The other one they're still pursuing, even if they do get Levitt, from what I understand, is Hussein Longstreet from USC, who entered the portal, who said he is fascinated with the idea of possibly going to LSU and trying to follow in the footsteps of those of like Jaden Daniels and Joe Burrow. And he has a skill set to be able to do it. He runs incredibly fast. He's very quick. He's got a solid arm, very accurate. I would be very impressed to see if they can maybe try and land not only just Levitt, but a Longstreet as well, because that would secure a future for them potentially for what this program needs, which is a quarterback after quarterback situation. Hopefully lining up with I'm saying this in hopefulness, getting 5-star recruit for 2027, Elijah Haven, to commit, because he is the homegrown talent, number 1 quarterback in next year's recruiting class, and he looks like he has it all. And so I'm hopeful to see if they can kind of, if not build this quarterback room through the portal, then get the guy to maybe help sell to that top dude that's right around the corner from Baton Rouge.
Just on my front, I know we've got other. Texas, good night.
Loaded.
Jeez Louise.
Loaded. Sark is
Coleman's gonna be a thing there. That's like, you want, everybody's like, well, we don't understand why Arch decided to stay in. This is why Arch decided to stay another year.
Ryan Wingo is so happy right now because he doesn't have to be the one on. He doesn't have to be double teamed anymore.
Who are you going to double team?
Yeah.
You're going to get burnt by one of them.
162, 195 or 200 pounds now, whatever Wingo is. The other guy right now is at 6'3", 190. Both run 4.5s or 4.45s or something like that. Every time I've watched Cam Coleman, even though Auburn didn't throw the ball, he's always making a circus catch. Yeah, from Jackson Arnold. Let me repeat that again.
I mean, that's because he had to make circus catches.
Yeah, I know. He had Jackson Arnold and Ashton Daniels throwing him the football. The only guy that actually made sense for him was Deuce Knight. Congrats to Ole Miss, by the way. So Texas, with Hollywood Smothers now in the backfield and Raleek Brown as a 1-2 punch on speed and power. Good night.
24/7 has put out their latest transfer portal rankings.
Mm-hmm.
LSU won.
And that's all contingent, obviously, on Levitt committing. So
Texas 2.
That makes sense. Like, come on.
Penn State 3.
Yeah.
Penn State went out and got the number 11 ranked guy in the transfer portal out of Iowa State. Wasn't sure that he was going to come to Penn State for a really long time, but Matt Campbell doing Matt Campbell things again. I cannot.
Cooper's impressive, man. He's a corner that can shut it down. He's only 5'11".
Well, and here's the thing.
This is nuts.
Now you have Cooper and Dawkins.
Yeah.
Boom, boom.
Yeah.
And you're going out and getting people that can then go, oh, you mean we got to face up against Ohio State or Indiana in the Big Ten championship? And yes, I know you're laughing at me, but go look at Penn State's schedule.
It's very possible. Very doable. For sure.
It's very easy that they could go 10-2 or 11-1.
And this speaks to Matt Campbell in terms of his ability to coach and what he means to these guys.
Oh, yeah. And for all those people that are talking about, well, it's only year 2 in Cignetti's tenure. He may not be able to maintain this at Indiana. You guys need to wipe that whole Indiana isn't a thing anymore. He's got one of the top recruiting classes in the country, and he went out and probably got a better quarterback than Fernando Mendoza.
He might have.
Who runs the same system in Hoover. He went out and got probably, if not the best, 1B wide receiver from Michigan State.
I would say
and again, it comes to Kurt Cignetti's recruiting, because now they're top 10 at 10 right now.
Yeah.
That's transfer portal.
That is transfer portal.
That's transfer portal. He's 10.
Yeah.
I think they're top 10, maybe top 15.
They're 34th right now in national recruiting for high schools.
34th.
So,
I mean,
it's much higher than they have been in the past. I'll say this because they've usually been in the 90s to 100 range.
But once again, you win the national title.
It could all change.
And then you're in the talk again next year because there's going to be no drop. The only drop off may be defense.
Maybe.
But he gets a lot of. He doesn't get these guys that are 4-star, 5-star talents. He gets guys that fit the defensive system in which they're going to be playing.
Right. And look, I'm not against getting those guys. Nobody should be. But it's, again, one of those things where when you don't have the 5-star, the 4-star that's incredibly talented, but you need him, it really helps when you do have them. And that's where, like, again, I'm not trying to downplay the success of Curt Cignetti. I don't necessarily agree with like completely throwing it out of the window because it's just been whatever. But it should be noted that Curt Cignetti, is for his success right now, it is somewhat kind of like we have to kind of see what it does in the long term, because there's a lot of schools that I would still take over Bloomington, Indiana.
We're gonna wrap this up.
Okay.
Mestamaker went from a 0-star,
to a 5-star
to
in
a
the Porter.
5-star.
Yeah, his portal.
That is insane.
Yeah, from the backup quarterback that joined as a walk-on to North Texas to now the 5-star quarterback that will lead Oklahoma State to the Big 12 championship.
Ooh,
that team loaded up.
You still gotta beat Tech.
Listen, that might be your main competition though. Unless we see what Mr. DJ Lagway can do at Baylor, and I have a lot of good high hopes for him.
He got every dude that he wanted to from North Texas to come with him.
I mean, two of the biggest impact players I see right now is Wyatt Young and Caleb Hawkins.
It's your top receiver, and you're in maybe the second best running back in the country.
100%.
You could argue.
I completely agree.
That's insane.
He goes, follow me.
Yeah,
and I get that. I'm just saying, like Matt Campbell.
Yeah.
Those two guys have built relationships with their players that are unbreakable.
When was Oklahoma State really at their best underneath Mike Gundy? It's when they got Brandon Whedon at quarterback and had Kendall Hunter at running back. So you could run the ball and you could throw it over the top. You just got a quarterback that could throw the ball over the top. Well, it helps to have a Des Bryant and a Julius Blackman too.
Let's tease this for our next show.
Yeah.
On Wednesday. Because they're...
I was just going to bring up real quick with the Raiola situation. Just real quick. Let's talk about it since we're here.
Tell me why you think this is a great fit for Dylan Raiola.
I think this is a good fit for him because this allows him...
Not a great fit?
I think it's a good fit for him. I do think it's a good fit for him. Okay?
But not great.
Not great, necessarily. Not right now. It's a good fit for him.
Not right meow?
Not right meow.
Right.
Have fun with that, Tyler. Oh, sorry. That's your job now. No, I think it's a good fit for him right now that could become great because this is a place where you can go where it's just football. Knock out the noise. Nobody on the interfere, right? Dan Lanning hates those parents. So if you're committing to Oregon, he's basically telling Dad, everyone, stop talking. Because Dan Lanning's not going to put up with that. He's never put up with that. So this is Dylan's chance to go to a program that has clearly shown they can revitalize careers, right? Bo Nix, Dylan Gabriel, even now with Dante Moore. You've shown you can do it. He has all the tools to be a top quarterback.
I got a question.
Now's your chance.
With the way Oklahoma State is now with all these recruits, what's their record going to be for next year?
9-3.
I was going to say 9-3.
9-3.
10-2. They might be able to go 11-1.
I think 10-2 is the
loss I give them is Texas Tech. The win I'd have to say that's questionable right now would be TCU because they've always been their kryptonite. Sonny Dykes just knows how to coach against that team.
Yeah, I would put them at 9-3.
And SMU, not SMU. No, because SMU's in the ACC. Sorry.
Okay, so they got Tulsa,
win.
Oregon, they're going to lose.
Yeah, Murray, win. Arizona State with the way they are,
win.
Yeah. Houston Cougars,
win.
Iowa State,
win. Loss, win. 10-2.
10-2.
Okay.
That could put you in the Big Ten championship.
Yeah, against Texas Tech, more than likely.
I mean, seeing as how they did well with the transfer in some recruits, we could see a good fight.
It could. Listen, Mestamaker versus Sorsby could be something special.
Sorsby's. I gotta wait to see on Sorsby. I'm not completely sold on him yet.
He's for a guy that was considered the top quarterback, even when they were saying,
which I don't get.
Well, I get it because again, 6'5", nice arm, accurate.
What did you do? What did you do at Cincinnati that makes everybody go, oh?
I think it's the look. I don't really think it's the numbers.
Desmond Ritter wannabe mother trucker.
Better than Desmond Ritter.
Are you looking at Tech's schedule?
Yeah, they look like they can go.
Texas Tech can go undefeated. That schedule is so.
That's a really weak schedule.
Yeah,
That's a Mickey Mouse
if
schedule.
you did the college football playoff based off strength of schedule, that team would not be making the
well,
top 12.
and I think Tech. They're finalizing their two. Well, I think a lot of teams are going to go to opponents in their non-conference now.
Notre Dame is.
Gee. Well, no one wants to play them. That's why.
We have a contract. Shut up. See how your contract is
You
when
ended
you finish.
the USC one.
Yeah. Well, in USC's, they didn't do themselves any favor. This was a two-way street on that, too. USC did not do themselves any favors on that either, so.
They're going to lose game one. Nope. Never mind.
So, And kudos, obviously, Miami.
Oh my! Notre Dame has a decent schedule next year.
Do they? They're going to lose to Miami.
Yeah,
because they always do.
SMU. You never know what that team.
They're going to lose their last game. I'll call that. I'll call that
BYU
right now.
game. They could.
I think BYU is going to be a thing
Because
next
BYU
year.
is bringing everyone back.
Yep.
And it's also like we just found out too, Oregon, none of the defensive linemen are leaving for the draft. So you get all of those dudes that were going to be day 1 or 2 picks coming back.
I just want to see. I want to
This is
see
nuts.
Well, Iamaleava is going. He's a senior this year.
Junior.
I think he's still going.
No, he's committing.
Is he coming back?
Yeah, he's coming
He committed to coming back.
I believe so.
Well, when you lose in the semifinal. What happened at Penn State last year?
I mean, if you were him, wouldn't you look around and just kind of go like, yeah, I might need to stick. Yeah, he's staying with the Bruins.
Oh, no,
Stay
not
in it.
Nico. I'm sorry. Uyangalele.
Oh, yeah, Mateo? Yeah. Yeah, no. He probably would be a first-round pick in the later round, but I think he wants to try and win one with Oregon. And next year, you could end up being a top 10 pick maybe.
Uyangalele is coming back. Interesting.
Mateo, you got to do it, man, for your brother. Do it for me.
That's hilarious to me because I bet you any money Iamaleava gets beat out.
Oh, God. If that happens, you might need to give up on football and try baseball.
Isn't he bringing Barnett from JMU?
No, Barnett, we talked about this. He's going to UCF.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
UCF is
Scott
getting
Frost got
Barnett.
his
Yeah.
quarterback.
He's like, all right, we're going back to Dylan Gabriel.
UCF. Scott Frost, UCF is magic. So
And Barnett and UCF is a match made in heaven.
Yeah.
That's easy lob passes, strike balls over the middle, and then RPOs up the middle with that dude just tranching dudes. That's KJ Jefferson with Mackenzie Milton accuracy.
We're gonna have to list out our when we get a chance, maybe Wednesday.
Oh man,
I might do a little work and list out top 10.
I wish I didn't have to work today. I swear.
Look at that kick schedule there, Schneider.
Yeah, you got you're starting off with Marshall. You got Temple, Buffalo, Maryland, Michigan,
at Michigan. That one's going to be interesting because
at Michigan's interesting. Maryland is also going to be one too because you don't know.
I think it'll be closer than what everybody thinks it's going to be.
Dude, Malik Washington is legit.
Why did you not leave? Because
he's a freshman.
I would have left in a heartbeat and been like, Florida, you want me to come down there? Hey, Miami, you want me to come down there?
According to him, he said he's home. That's what he said. He said, I'm home.
USC might potentially be interesting.
USC is going to be interesting.
USC is going to, they have loaded the deck right now for the next 3-4 years. So if Lincoln Riley is officially now out of excuses, you have the #1 recruiting class in the country. You have almost every top player you can find.
Somebody else just committed to Indiana.
Really?
Yep. God bless America.
Who'd they get?
Former Penn State, Georgia corner, A.J. Harris is committed to Indiana.
If you can't beat him, join him.
Wow.
If you can't beat him, well, I guess, listen, there's your replacement for Pons. So,
I went, A.J. committed where?
Yeah.
Where? Son of a gun.
You're losing Moore and Pons probably to the draft, so now you get A.J. Harris, who probably could have been a first-round pick.
Yeah.
if you played it right in the later. Now he gets to go to Indiana where he shuts down enough receivers. He probably is a first-round pick.
Oh, that's easy.
Gonna lose to Carolina.
Do you think Alabama's going to lose to Eastern Carolina?
South.
Kentucky, I think that's a win.
You'll lose to South Carolina. You'll lose to Georgia. You might lose to Tennessee. Might lose to A&M. Bama. I don't trust Bama. Not next year. He needs to get his guy in there at quarterback.
I got to see Keelan Russell. Give me the first 2 games. Let's see what he looks like. Let's see what Ryan Williams looks like too. Because that should be the 1-2 punch for that whole season. That should be Ryan Williams, first-round draft pick. Keelan Russell, by next year, first-round draft pick look. Because that kid he's too good to be wasted as a quarterback.
He has talent.
If I hear Alex Mack's the starter, if I were you or any other Bama fan, I would go pitchforks.
I mean, I'd cry a little bit. But,
I mean, because I get it. Alex Mack, 6'6", 230. Like, he's got that size. Okay, you can throw it a mile long, hit somebody with it. No one needs Joe Milton 2.0.
I just want to do a quick...
Except for the Dallas Cowboys.
Except for the Cowboys.
Mind if I do a quick shout-out real quick?
Go ahead.
Hey, Rock, congratulations on your transfer. I know you didn't start at Bama, but committed to Western Kentucky. Good luck, buddy.
Oh, yeah, I did see that, yeah.
Yeah, that's a really good guy.
Yeah.
Kicked my ass in Mario Kart several times.
There you go.
But you know what? At the end of the day, congratulations. I think Western Kentucky got a good guy.
Nice.
Western Kentucky always gets good guys. All right. We're going to break.
Hey, Matt, make a commitment already, all right? I'm dying over here. Sorry. He's not going to listen to this, I know. Matt Vezza. It's my dude from New Hampshire. I need him to make a commitment.
It's okay.
Go to Coastal, man. Grayson McCall 2.0. Make me right, baby. Come on, man. We can do this.
You've been bad with the quarterbacks lately. I'm just going to put that out there.
There's still hope.
I just want to point out, LSU, you're playing McNeese next year?
Hey, sometimes you got to whoop on little brother.
You're starting with Clemson again next year.
Yeah, we are.
At Tiger Stadium.
Beat the crap out of them.
I will do my best.
Please beat the crap out of them. All right. We're going to get out of here because Andrew's got work to do. When we come back on Wednesday, more football. That's all I'm going to say. More football.
Yes.
There's more of the footballs.
At some point, we'll get into all the baseball stuff that happened here.
In spring where it belongs.
Yeah. And at some point, maybe we'll get into the NBA. We'll see. I don't know.
Mid.
Yeah.
All right. For me, David Double D Dykstra.
Andrew Pepe Valentin.
If you screw this up, you're never talking again.
I am Adam Slim Schneider Schneider, the intern.
Good job. We will talk to you on Wednesday.